Okay folks, I'm back and I think I got the answer. I think I was being a bit too smart for my own good, putting the inner tube on that branch straight away, and I found out that you can hang it from this flagpole as well. When I was racking my brains of thinking up an idea of how to get him away from that ball, and I think you make a little diversion.
I'd have to do that from the ground.
Oh, so we go down and hang the fish from that and make a little fishy cat toy for Tiddles over there to play with.
That should get the old cat dancing. I just hoped it didn't give itself a cardiac.
No, that's okay, as long as we get the ball. Thank you. And we'll take the fish off now.
I didn't want to risk the wrath of that vicious animal by putting my hand within striking distance of those claws.
Oh, we'll climb up then. So it just took a little work, because I was just a little confused then. It's my own fault really for jumping the gun. And we've no longer need for a wet fish in our pocket. We'll let the cat have it. Oh, you take your time eating that fish. Maybe it's because you've had about 4 or 5 while I'm figuring out how to do that. Plus from that, well, that's including the last video as well. Just took a little figuring out, that's all. So you use this round ball, which there was a round ball in the first game as well.
I put the ball in the catapult. Took aim. Yes! Okay, so it was a lucky shot. But I'd knocked the theodolite target clean off the end of the flagpole.
Okay, so now we've done that. Aha! Ah. Let's move out of the way while this guy inspects.
What the hell's going on here?
Hi, Bronson. Nice to see you, too.
You again. Have you been screwing around with my theodolite target? Where is it? I had to climb out of the window to put that one on. Damn it, I'm gonna have to go through all that again.
Not this time. The house is locked up and the sisters aren't here.
Hell's teeth! I'll have to put the spare target on the other flagpole. A whole morning's work wasted. I'm gonna fix all this, and then I'm gonna fix you, you hear?
Yeah? Fine. I'll be waiting.
Alright, let's take that down. Prank time.
What you doing, Bronson? Just hanging around?
I'm gonna kill you for this, Stobart! Get me down from here!
What, so you can kill me? Gee, you talked me out of it, Bronson. I felt a little guilty about leaving Bronson up there. But not much, obviously.
George and your puns. Kind of reminds me of the Predator.
A bright, shiny thing, and I have a weakness for bright, shiny things. It wasn't going to be much use without the theodolite, though.
No, we'll go and steal that as well. Yeah, as I was saying, it kind of reminds me of the Predator film with Arnie's bad puns. The one where he kills that guy with a knife, sticks him to the wall and then says, stick around. We'll have that, thank you. Where the hell are you sticking that? We already know you're known as Tripod, George, but that's ridiculous.
With Bronson out of the way, I could finally get a clear look at the plans. Engineers' drawings didn't mean much to me. But one thing was clear. These plans were for a 5-story, 200-roomed, luxury, pirate-themed hotel. Another stain on the bedspread of paradise.
We'll have those. So we've just done a little bit more good in the world there. That's when we find the Ugly Sisters, that is. And we're going to talk to my bucko over here, since he played a part in us solving the riddle. Plus it might mean that he can play with his friend then.
Look here. Bronson's plans.
Was I right? Is that creep up to no good?
Darn right he is.
Ah, okay, that's a pretty short conversation. Alright, well let's go up here and bust this guy. First we pranked him, you can see him dangling there. Pranked him and now we're going to bust in his ass.
You there? Why is Mr. Bronson hanging from that flagpole?
He climbed up there of his own accord.
Then help him, you stupid man! Quickly, before he falls!
Oh, well. I'd like to bust him first.
Hi. Could I ask...
Never mind that. Help poor Mr. Bronson.
Okay, if we must. I like how you can't use the ladders anymore.
It was locked.
Young man!
Okay.
Alright, we know. I pressed the wrong thing, alright.
Hey, get me down!
What's the magic word?
Please!
Oh, bad luck. I was thinking of Alakazam. I've got your plans, Bronson. I know about the hotel.
So what? This is between me and the Daves.
Those sweet old ladies trusted you. This isn't what they wanted.
People like them don't know what they want. Instead of wasting their money on this mausoleum, I can turn it to profit.
But you should have discussed it with them first. If I was to let you down, will you promise to come clean about your plan?
Sure I will.
And you'll come to a tasteful compromise with Miss Frost and Miss Mina?
Taste? What's taste got to do with architecture?
Oh, dear. You'll have to stay where you are until you see sense.
You rat.
Catch you later, Bronson.
Oh, well, can we talk to them or what? Or they're just going to keep insisting we let that creep down?
Hi. Could I ask...
Never mind that. Help poor Mr. Bronson.
Or is it just one of those where you got to keep talking to him?
Here. Bronson's plans.
Busted!
Means nothing to me.
She's not wearing her reading glasses.
Ah, wait. Yes, I see now. I see it all too clearly. That man is planning to build a huge hotel. Bronson is a confidence trickster. Mina, we have been duped. I'm glad we didn't sign his contract.
Oh, I hate tricksters, especially confident ones.
Come, Mina. Mr. Bronson, you may consider yourself persona non grata.
Yes. Now there, Canum. Kindly disentangle yourself from our flagpole and eject yourself from our property this very minute. Disentangle! Eject!
Hey, cut that out, you crazy old bat!
How dare you! Mina isn't crazy, she's just engagingly eccentric.
Yeah, as a bedbug. Ouch!
Lovely as this little vista is, I'd be really grateful if you could let me into the museum now.
Certainly, young man. We are most grateful to you for exposing this scoundrel. Mina, the lock.
So we'll leave him to the rough.
Stobart, be a pal. Get these harpies off me. Ooh!
I think your shins could do with a bit more of a poking.
While George was basking in the sun-drenched Caribbean, I went to London. It was a long shot, but I thought I'd start my search for the Jaguar Stone at the British Museum.
A trip to the museum. Again, another popular theme in the series. Is that them laughing tourists?
The two Japanese girls were inexplicably amused by something.
Should we talk to them again?
Bonjour. I wonder if you could help me. What's so funny? Oh, never mind.
Well, they're still happy. And we're happy if they're happy.
The mask looked more African than American.
Can we take it?
I didn't want the mask, although it certainly reminded me of somebody.
Is that the stone?
It was a stone identical in size and style to the Coyote stone. However, this stone bore the image of a jaguar.
So, it's under lock and key, I think, at the minute.
The cabinet was locked.
I don't know if you examine a bag, you get some stuff out of it.
There was nothing very useful in my bag, just a single hair clip.
Let's see. I don't think you use the hair clip on the cabinet.
That's the kind of thing Georges would do, not me.
You trying to call George a thief?
The display case contained a couple of vases.
Let's have a look at the vases.
Perhaps I'm a Philistine, but old vases bore me.
What we got?
It was a phone, probably for staff only.
Can we use
I
it?
didn't need to make a call.
Okie doke. We've got a man. I'll talk to him last, actually. Let's just have a look at everything
The
else around
carving
here.
looked Buddhist in subject, but Mesoamerican in execution. I wanted nothing to do with that statue. It made me nervous somehow.
Probably the size of it.
There was a huge carving of somebody who must have been important once. There was nothing I wanted to do with the statue except find out where he bought his hat. Très chic.
What about this?
It was a small flat square of polished obsidian. Nothing like the one I was looking for. According to the caption, this was the scrying mirror given to Dr. John Dee by Sir Francis Drake.
Maybe we need it though.
The cabinet was locked.
And I doubt we'll be able to...
That's the kind of thing Georges would do, not me.
Yep, Judge loves his breaking and entering. I think we're going to have to talk to the guy. So I don't think you can go behind this curtain while he's there.
Excuse me, miss. Please don't touch the exhibits.
Yep, that's the thing. We'll look at this as well.
The carving looked Central or South American in style, perhaps Aztec.
You can't look at them. Right, so it's time to talk to the guard. If he's anything like the guard in the first game, the museum in France, he'll be quite inept. This guy probably knows more what he's talking about though.
Can I help you, miss?
Let's ask about that.
What can you tell me about that stone with a jaguar on it?
The so-called Jaguar stone was brought back from the Americas by Sir Francis Drake and presented, with, as you already know, the more famous scrying mirror, to John Dee.
What's this scrying mirror?
It's a little square of polished obsidian. Mine it is.
And what does it do?
Well, it's a bit like a crystal ball, except flat and black. And you can't see anything in it. Old man Dee had a sidekick who reckoned he could speak to the angels through it. I think he was taking Dee for a ride myself. The old loony didn't like the stone, though. Reckoned it was tainted by the devil. Come along, miss. I'll show you the mirror.
I've already... Oh, never mind.
Yep, let's have a guided tour.
There. John Dee's famous scrying mirror, given to him by Francis Drake.
Yeah, you've said all
Do
this.
you know if this mirror has any relevance to Tezcatlipoca?
Who? Tizletlik. I can't even say it. Ah, there's someone here who'll be able to help you better than me.
It's him.
Young lady has some questions to ask, Professor. I think she's from France.
Professor Roubillier?
Eh? What?
You two know each other, do you? Excuse me, the telephone.
Oh, what's he doing here? I mean, this guy's like...
Again.
Mademoiselle? France, eh?
Yes, I believe that's where you live, Professor.
I have a house there, on the outskirts of Paris, but I haven't been back for many months.
Let's ask him about the
I
eclipse.
thought you were going to stay in Quaramonte to witness the eclipse.
Alas, business comes first. An important consignment of artifacts on loan to the British Museum. But I intend to return to Quaramonte in plenty of time.
That'd be a call for him, I think.
Professor Roubillier, your taxi's here.
If you'll excuse me, I have some urgent business to attend to at the docks.
Nah, so at least we know where he's headed.
I didn't think the museum attendant would be interested in a hair grip. Not even a cute one like this.
No, we'll ask him about the
Can you
Jaguar stone.
answer me some questions about the Jaguar stone?
Certainly, miss. If you just step this way.
Might as well finish the guided tour and then I might call a wrap on this video.
Oh, some sods half-inched it.
Half-inched?
Stolen it, miss. Never mind. The silent alarm will have been tripped. I'm afraid nobody can leave until our crack security team gets here.
How long will that take?
It could be a while. I think it's their tea break.
The fuse will be miles away by then.
Don't you worry about that, miss. Just don't try to leave.
It was too much of a coincidence that Roubillier showed up and the stone promptly disappeared. I didn't have time for their crack security team to finish their tea. I had to get after him.
Right, he's not gonna leave, is it? There's a key there.
It was a small key intended for a small lock.
Well, let's try talking to him.
Don't you think it's suspicious that Roubillier has urgent business at the docks?
Not in the slightest, young lady. He's gone to oversee the unloading of cargo. An exhibition of Mayan sculpture on loan from Mexico City.
What's the name of the ship?
The Xibalba Princess. Moored down by Tower Bridge. Why do you ask?
Just wondering.
Sebulba, that's a character out of Star Wars, isn't it? The pod racer.
I didn't steal the stone. I was nowhere near it.
So who do you suppose did steal it?
Probably Professor Ubier.
It must have been Oublié.
Huh. Begging your pardon, but he's a man of letters. A professor.
So was Moriarty. Man of letters or not, he's your culprit.
Okay, that's all we've
Thank
got.
you. You've been most helpful.
Right, so there's got to be a way of distracting
I
that. Now.
didn't need to make a call.
What's that? What's in here?
The cabinet was locked.
What's inside it? Let's have a look.
The cabinet contained a dagger decorated with Mayan designs.
Can we pick this lock? One of them you've got to pick.
That's the kind of thing Georges would...
Ah, we need that key then. But... oh, you can't look at that cabinet, so it's not that. Well, maybe you can... I'll just check. But I don't think you'll be able to take the key. With that guy standing right there. Surely. Huh. Maybe you can. He's not the most observant of guards then. Just like on the other game. With the other museum. Now, I think you open this one. The key will open this one, but it won't open the other one.
The key unlocked the case.
So we'll go on, Rob.
I locked the case again and took the key.
Oh, no, we didn't want you to do that.
The key unlocked the case.
Oh, well, let's take the dagger. And we'll take the key.
I locked the case again and took the key.
No, I don't think the key works in this one. I think you got to prise it open.
The key didn't fit this lock. It was an obsidian dagger, thin and razor sharp.
No, you think you use that to prise this open? No. No, I thought you used that to prise it open.
That's the kind of thing Georges...
Okay, my mistake. Well, is there something that you do with that? Maybe. Do you use it on that? No? Unless you tell him that the dagger's disappeared now, and he'll go over.
Look at this. The thief left this key in the cabinet.
Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
That makes the theft an inside job, right?
Oh dear.
That's got him worried.
In other words, the thief was Professor Oublié.
Well, let's leave that for the police to decide, shall we? I better phone them right away. Hello?
I knew I had nothing to worry about if the police were called.
Yes, I'll hold.
But I had to catch up with Oublié, and fast.
Yeah, maybe you don't need the mirror then.
The doors were securely locked.
I'll just check, because I'm sure you prized that cabinet open. But maybe I'm remembering this wrong.
I'd already tried to... That's the kind of...
Maybe not. Maybe you're not meant to take that. It was just a thought, but I think it might be wrong.
I doubted the girls would be...
No, we want this door. Right, so it must just be the door then that you prize open with that.
I levered the handle open with the thin dagger.
And freedom. I thought you actually stole the mirror though. But that might have just been a red herring.
The room had been decorated to resemble the interior of a sailing ship. It was disturbingly effective.
Right, so now we're inside this little museum, which is another kind of museum of sorts. And that's where we're going to leave the video for now. And I'll catch you guys later on the next video when we explore this a bit further. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.